day of reflection, and it's been a day of healing, and just being, really. I love just going out and learning that I may not know all the answers, or I may not have all the solutions or the elixir to my problems, but I sure do have myself with a capital S. It's hard to explain, but I'm grateful for that self, and it's not the Megan self, it's more of the awareness self, right? I am at a crossroads at the moment, and it's part of life, it's part of the roller coaster of life, and I'm trying to decide what I should do with certain decisions I have to make for my own life. And I have to make them pretty quickly. So I need some clarity, and that's one of the reasons why I came out to the mountains here at the Alabama Hills. I'd show you Mount Whitney and everything, but I can't flip my camera, and right now it's on selfie mode. Let me just turn the camera around. So Mount Whitney, let's see, can you see you can see my hat. Mount Whitney, let me see if I can see, Mount Whitney is there. Wait, where's my finger? How do I, okay, Mount Whitney, wow, this is so hard on, selfie. So that thing that I'm pointing is Mount Whitney. It looks small, see that? So this is Lone Pine Peak, this is Mount Whitney. So it looks small from here because it's towards the back, it's farther away, but Mount Whitney is the tallest mountain in the lower 48. Anyway, I think I'm not gonna be here. For a while. I'm not gonna come to this area for a while. I was not going to go here because I had another place in mind, but then the roads were really bad there, and I don't have an all-wheel drive, so I just decided to come here, which is great because it's probably going to be my last goodbye for now, to this scenery, to this landscape, to these mountains, making a couple of big decisions in my life, so we'll see what happens, but I've been feeling overwhelmed, but I've also been feeling confused, very confused. Last Wednesday, I'd say I had a miracle happen in my life, and I'm still shocked by what happened, and so I'm trying to reintegrate and assimilate, so to speak, use my apperception, but I just can't really explain. But anyway, may your life be full of adventure, like my shirt, adventure. Got this shirt in Thailand. May your life be full of adventure, full of joy, full of play. And I think the way that you create more adventure into your life and more curiosity and play is by finding something that you're interested in. Find something that piques your interest. Find something that moves you, like makes your heart dance. That could be going out to nature, that could be hiking, that could be, I don't know, filming videos, like, films, or that could be painting, that could be pottery, that could be woodworking, that could be so many different things. And when you're inspired, you're able to inspire other people, because your spark for life, your curiosity, inspires other people to find their spark, That's what I've found in my own life. The people that are really interesting and so pleasant to be around are people that have a spark for life. They have a certain interest or something that just moves them, and I may not be interested in that hobby, or I may not be into that type of lifestyle or whatever it is that they're interested in, but it inspires me to find my own, or to foster my own curiosity, and find something that inspires you, find your purpose, find that thing that makes you feel alive. You'll find that you'll be more playful because you'll be more grounded in your body. I find that when I'm in my zone, I'm very playful, very funny, I'm very jokey, I'm very friendly, and it's not something that I'm forcing, it's just natural, it's just play for me. And that usually happens when I'm really grounded in my own self and showing not being afraid to be me, And sometimes I struggle with it, of course, because, you become insecure sometimes, or there are certain situations where you feel a bit of imposter syndrome or something like that. But, we learn, we grow, we transcend, we outgrow situations, and something that may feel uncomfortable today may not be uncomfortable tomorrow, as long as you continue to work on that thing that you're struggling with, and you choose to be you in the end, and accept you for who you are, not wanting you to be any different than who you really are, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of yous in that sentence, but what I'm trying to say is accept yourself, and it's easier said than done, but love yourself. What I have done in my own life, I still struggle with it, okay? That doesn't mean that we don't need to work on it, and we don't need to remind each other that we have to be true to ourselves, stay true to ourselves. We deserve to be who we are. So, even though I struggle with this, by talking about this, it reminds me to stay on that path, right? And I just want to be as me as I possibly can. And it's hard sometimes because the world can be cruel. It sure can. But love hurts. Love hurts. Just like love soothes the soul, it also hurts. It's part of love. Somebody that you love in your life, whoever it is, will disappoint you someday, or maybe they've disappointed you many times in your life. And that may hurt, but you'll still love them. It's the risk you take, you know, to get hurt, but it's worth it. But anyway, I hope you always stay true to yourself, and I have to remind myself that too. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Accept yourself. What's helped me is finding a picture of when I was a kid and saying to that kid, I love you. You're a wonderful, beautiful person. You can do that too. Little by little, we start to build that self-love. We start to realize that we've been living in a life of illusion, a life where we don't realize our divinity and our greatness, and not in an egoic way, but just as part of the divine. So, anyway, I hope you have a great day. Wishing you all the best. Stay divine. Peace and love. Bye.